Welcome to a dose of deeper contemplation. We have cultivated this self-healing practice as we navigate the many aspects of modern life with the desire to be a better human. As a psychic medium, these conversations are channeled, so let's take a walk together and talk it out. Good morning, beautiful beings. Listen, today is a brief reflection on alchemy and the importance of rest in relation to our natural connection to the seasons. So, alchemy is basically the opportunity that we're given in challenges to find, we said it's the silver lining, but sometimes we really have to search for it. In this instance, by the way, these pants, I just can't. There was a very loud party happening above me yesterday, late, and it's a school night, work night for a lot of us. And I did use my grown-up voice and ask my neighbor, as it was getting late this evening, to be aware that it is late and to please keep either the music down a little bit. I understand celebration. I love a good party. But to be mindful as it's getting late of the neighbors, especially because whatever line dancing they decided to do above me was literally shaking my walls. And so I diplomatically offered this suggestion to be mindful, which was received, and I hoped that it would take, but it didn't. So as it continued to almost 1 o'clock in the morning, and knowing that my alarm is going off at 6 a.m., it was angsty time for me to lay there when I desperately wanted the rest and simply could not, to my own devices, tune out the wall shaking and the yelling and the music. And I was like, girl, you got this. Go into your deepest meditative state. You can do this. But I struggled. And so this morning resulted to even further angst. And I'm not exactly a morning person. And I actually have an early morning persona, which kind of sounds like a really rude French person, which kind of sounds like really what my body wants to do is this, bullshit. That's just how it sounds, like, this is bullshit. This is bullshit. I do not want to be awake. Bullshit. That's my morning persona. It was even more fierce this morning. And so as soon as I got my kiddo to school, who I felt really bad for, in fact, I offered him rest this morning because of the situation with our neighbors, that he could sleep in and go to school a little bit later, knowing that his mental health is more important than any type of tardy or absentee keeper in school records for 8th graders, whatever that bullshit is. But he is like, no, I need to go. I'm like, okay. So we got ourselves to school, fine. I came home and I went back to bed. And even though I have the work list and all the things that needed to do, the domestic responsibilities, my emotional and mental health couldn't have reached the capacity at which they needed to be a pleasant functioning being. So I chose rest, and I have been on a journey of choosing rest. I have naturally a lot of energy, so I sometimes think I can just go, and then it suddenly catches up with me, which is a little bit of what last week was. Anyway, the alchemy is that I went back to sleep for 2 hours, woke up, felt like a different person, and I came into this place of gratitude for a deeper reveal about how important rest is for me right now, and which was even affirmed, and this is the natural connection, when the other day I was searching for some guidance and I pulled from the Seasons of the Witch deck the card that says elements. And basically it was the reminder of our connection, especially as a witch, to nature and to follow the seasons. And the season of winter is so naturally about incubation. And so I just love that I'm like, I wear black all the time. It's absolutely my favorite color. And I also have a dog that sheds. So really, I guess my favorite color is black with white dog sheds. I'm just noticing that. Anyway, and that the season of winter is naturally an incubation, and to embrace that for myself. So whether I'm feeling FOMO socially, I'm feeling exhausted, I'm feeling all sorts of things, it's okay to choose solitude, sacred solitude, and rest during this season, to follow the natural rhythm and see what yields. We're in a constant structure, societal structure of just go, go, go. And interesting enough, the holidays commercially have also been constructed to keep us going even harder. The list of things that we feel like we need to accomplish during this holiday season or winter season is exponential compared to trying to like close out Q4 and do all the things. Oh my gosh, we just go into a place of depletion when we actually follow the natural rhythms and allow this time to be entirely about peace and quiet and rest and restoration, so that we can go into the spring renewed. And just in my quest to follow more of the natural world and see what that results in my life, in my manifestations, in my craft, in my magic, in my energy, in my being. And that the alchemy is being grateful for having been kept up so late, so that when I invited rest into it, forced into rest, purely because it could no longer function, that then I realized what a difference it makes, as I felt like such a renewed person with just a little bit more rest. And then connected even further when the message was, see, yes, and we even gave you that card through the message the other day. This time is okay to be about rest and hibernation. So maybe I switch it up. Instead of saying happy holidays, I'm going to say happy hibernation. See if anyone wants to get down with that. Can you dig it?